Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Price, the Red Dobie. Price is all about food because the trainer that was working in the fair, it was all food luring, which is not bad, but he's just totally implanted with it, so it's down. Good. I've got to try to back it off a little bit. He's almost frantic for the food. So what I'm going to do now is a lot of hang time, right? Food's out here, and then when he does the right thing, then it's going to go to his nose. So I'm going to try to kind of phase that out and get the food away from his nose as much. He's so into it. If you put your hand on his nose, he's just frantic, right? So we've got to try to get him to understand he's got to wait for hang time, right? All right, so that's kind of what we're doing. Every dog is different. This dog's head's totally motivated by food, which is not a bad thing. It's just something that now can get in the way. Keep in mind, everything's a double-edged sword. Good boy, good. Nope. So what I'm going to do now is try to teach him the hand is up, and then it's coming to him if he waits. Good. 1,001 ways to do things, 1,001 dogs. Every dog is different. You've got to work the dog that's in front of you. You hear that all the time. And this is the sort of thing that kind of accents that. Because this dog is showing me certain things, I've got to figure out, how do I flex? How do I change what I'm doing? Okay. So now I'm going to teach him that it's coming to him, but he's got to wait for it. And I'll keep accenting that within the training so we can try to get him to be less frantic, because stimulation, if I was doing protection, it'd be stimulation of the decoy, right? This is smell, sound. Everything stimulates a dog in a different way. Every dog is different. This dog is very stimulated by the smell because his brain has been already conditioned to have that smell right in front of him, and he's almost frantic. So we've got to try to back that off to get him to relax a little bit in the work, or his brain is not going to go to a conducive state of mind to get what I want. Okay? And if you watch, it can work real quick with a pattern, okay, with time level. It's all about time level. Now I can take that time level and stretch with time, right? So that's why training is such a bitchin' thing, because there's so many variables, so many things you can do. Every dog is different. Work the dog that's in front of you. All right. Good boy, good. Price. Good boy, Price. Yep, good boy, good, yay. I'm going to bring in Toy as well, because he's very receptive to Toy. I'll see how he does. A lot of this is maturity. He's going to level off with maturity. Price, down. Good. Go back to our same patterns that we've already built in. Same thing here, right? Good. Time level. So we're just going to accent time level to him so he learns to wait. Good. And have anticipation that it's coming to him. Nope. Good. And with 3 days worth of work, I think we've got third day in now, you start to see this come good together. So now I'm going to start doing the clocking, which is, nope, nope, good. And I'm trying to accent that no marker as well. Nope, nope, good. Not about correction, it's about voice tone. Well, there is a correction in there. The negative marker, right? Good. It doesn't need to be a physical correction so much. Good, though I did give him one there a second ago. It's because I'm trying to let him realize what. Good. So I've gotten to there. Yesterday I wasn't even to there. He would break right away. Good. And again, still accenting that time level aspect of things, right? Hang time. Good. And I'll build on this in 1,000 different ways. The one, hang time with my hand up in the air, and then a marker, right? Each one, the click and then the marker. Excuse me, the marker and then the reward. Good. And we'll accent this time level in a bunch of different little ways. Good, until he starts to learn to wait. And that waiting is what's going to calm him down. Good, and get his head in the right place. Take him away from that frantic. Nope. Nope. Good. because of the stimulation of the food in his face with that smell, good, was too much for him to be able to handle. So he became frantic with it. So you hear me talking about steering the boat and having the hand in front of the dog's nose. For this dog, it was a good start to get him to understand it. We have that baseboard there, but you've got to grow the dog. You've got to get away from it at some point, right? Good. Now he's doing real good with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break him. I'm going to go into ball play. Good. Good boy. Price. Good. Price. Get it, go, good, go. Same thing, dog's name, pause, and then an explosion release. So everything's gonna add up to that hang time of waiting, right? Waiting until he gets that reward, and then hang time with the hand up here, the good duration marker, the dog's name, preparatory to the explosion release. It's all the same thing, teaching him to wait. Good boy. He doesn't know this game yet. Good. Price. Out. Out. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Ha ha ha. Good. Good boy. Good. It's kind of self-satisfying by chewing on the ball, but after a little while, when it dies, good boy, and the game goes from this heavy activity, good boy, good, till nothing. Price. Out. Out. Price. Out. But he's kind of self-satisfying, isn't he? He's pulling on it, but I've got to make it dead. Out. Good boy, good. Out. You little asshole. Good. Some of this stuff takes a lot of patience. He's wanting to self-satisfy. You little shit. Price. Out. 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 Oh, you're a good one. Yes, you are. Price. Out. Yeah. Out. 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 Yes, good boy. Good. Yeah, good boy. Good. Yeah, good boy. He switched to the other ball. So it's just going to take time. Out. Okay, so knowing that food is such a draw to him and this isn't working for me, I'm going to end, and I'm trying to end on a good spot. This is going to take work. Out. Good boy. Good. There you go. Now we're done. And then we'll go to done, and we're done, right? No, done. So this is going to be some work with him because he's definitely a good dog. He wants to go in a drive and wants to go do the work. Good boy, Price. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So now I want to get flowing back into our heel and keep accenting that hang time. That pause in between the time that you start to go here. Nope. Good, good. Yes, good boy. Good, good. Trying to accent my markers. No, good, and yes. Yes, good boy. Okay. And try to accent them as in many places as I can so he learns to be patient and wait and hear the marker and know it's coming, right? Good. And this guy will take hot dogs all day long. His drive state for this stuff is amazing and it's good. But again, we've got to grow the dog. This is all about my pause and that time level that I'm setting up that I'll be able to stretch with time. Good, good. And what I want to do is catch him jumping up because he's having a tendency to want to go to the hand because of what's already been done to him. They've been steering the boat, right? Which is fine for some dogs, But with this one, I don't like how frantic he is with the food. So I'm going to try to draw it away from him and teach him to wait that it's coming, right? Good. Good boy. And then we'll mix in our other behaviors. Price. Yep. Place. Good boy. Nope. Place. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes, good. So we're basically going to create a work ethic too, because we're going to make him stretch for doing things for longer and longer before he gets his reward. So it'll tie into that as well, right? This communication baseboard that we're setting up in the beginning will be everything to him to be able to build off of, because the formula is going to be the same as we start to stretch things to make him do things for longer longevity, for longer periods of time, walking down the field, whatever it may be. So this is important to him and his future. If they want to really do anything with him towards sport or towards anything, it's going to be good boy. So we're going to keep doing this and keep accenting that whole point of hang time and waiting, and then take it into longevity of how long he's got to work for things, right? So there's a method to the madness, and you just got to, that's why they take 2 or 3 days to bond with a day. That's what I've been doing the last 2 or 3 days, just figuring out where this dog's head's at, taking him out in public, seeing what affects him. We saw that sound was a big effect to him in environment. That's going to be something. I was wanting to go to Bass Pro, but I don't want to overwhelm him with that waterfall and all that heavy sound right now. I've got to get a good baseboard in before we get to that, right? Nope. Good. I love how, nope. Nope. Good. Some of this you see is shaping. I'm waiting for him to come up with the choice. He was sitting. I didn't want him sitting. I want him up in the air. So I waited until he gave me the behavior I want, and then I rewarded him for it. But he came up with the idea. I just paused. I just waited, right? So that's where you're basically shaping and doing it more of, instead of just manipulating the behavior through luring and stuff, you're actually waiting. See how that dog is waiting for that? Down. Look at him wait. I love it. Down. Good. Okay. So with him, I see a lot of things in his mental attitude, good, and intelligence that he's giving me, that I'm using little pieces of kernels of basically learning theory, right? You see people talking about shaping all the time. Well, there's a little bit of that in here too. There's a little bit of corrections in here too. You saw me tapping on a correction on the thing. It's a mixed bag. It doesn't have to be all exactly the same thing. It's not rigid. It's flexible. It's fluid, right? Good. Work the dog in front of you. What is the dog giving me that I need to work with? Good. The first 2 or 3 days is nothing more than just figuring out where this dog's head's at. Very frustrated in a lot of ways, because the guy that's doing the training is a one-dimensional trainer in respect to really understanding luring, but he's got a lot to learn in other areas. And he's learning, he's growing. All these videos, I'm analyzing his dogs, and he already had this dog in his hands. So now he's going to catch on quicker, right? It's his learning. A lot of my chattering is towards him. Good boy, good. Nope, nope. Good. 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 Price? Good boy, good. Price? Yep. Good boy, good. Yay! I'm not going to bring out the balls because we had a little bit of a chore there, so I'll save those for later. I might go to tug. I need something that I can just freeze and lock so it becomes almost uncomfortable for him to stay on it. Like he was doing the ball, he was actually so satisfying. So I might go to the tugs with that. I need to be able to lock it so tight that it becomes uncomfortable until he goes to that second one and the game comes alive again, right? Once he figures that out, we'll be off and running, right? That the fun is in the activity that I'm giving him. Hup. Communication baseboard, the word hup. The sound of the clicker. He's very receptive to sound. He's very affected by sound. We saw that as well. He's very affected by food. Good. So it's one of the reasons that Dobies are one of my favorite breeds. They're a great dog. Good. If you understand how to work them and you can understand what you're doing with them. Good. Nope. Good. This guy got imported from Turkey. He's not a An American bred dog. Good. Good. Price? Good boy, good. Price? Yep, good boy, good. Good boy, good. And I want to do a little bit of chasing and pray into this too. Price. Yep, yay, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, spin. Oh, yes, good boy, good. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, good. Bring up the drive for the food, which I don't need much of it, but I want him to have an association of chasing so I can do all the kind of spin stuff, right? And following that, the other trainer did a good job with that. He does a great job with his luring, so he has a different style that I already kind of am affected by. Not all bad. It's a great foundation. I don't have to do much work to teach the dog what food's all about. He's already there, right? Yes, good boy. Good. So his tendency to be so affected by sound, by smell, by stimulations of his environment in those regards gives me the tools that I need to. But if you weren't able to see it, this is where experience comes in, because you can see it. Good, good. Good boy, Red. Good. Red? No. Good. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. Red? Yep. All right, we're done. We're done. Good boy. We're done. You did good, buddy. Do 2-3 sessions just like that today. I was going to take you down to Bass Pro today, but I don't think so. I don't think you're ready for it. I think you need a good foundation of this small, simple stuff. Really give them a good foundation. We'll go from there. I lied. We're going to go one more. Come on, up. Good boy. Good. Good. Down. Nope. Nope. Good. Okay. I'm asking him to do something for me. When he does, good, because his brain is thinking right now. He's learning the whole time. I like it. Good boy. Good. Good. Used to be a breed that I didn't do too well with. I was very intimidated by as a young trainer when I first got around these guys. My mentor was a Vietnam vet, and this was one of his favorite breeds back in the 60s and 70s when these guys were still stout. They've been washed out with a lot of American breeding nowadays. Good. They've turned him into a show dog more than a working dog. Good, but I think this dog's got a lot of potential. He can work. Good boy. Good. Price? Good boy. Good. Price? Yep, good boy, good, yay, good boy, good. All right, we're done, buddy. We're done. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, signing off. Have a good day, guys.